In this video, I'm going to show you how to use keywords inside of ManyChat to help your real estate chatbot automate the process a little bit more smoothly, answer questions that you might get repetitively, and also connect leads from Facebook or Instagram, your ads, into ManyChat. So let's go ahead and dive in and I'll show you how to get that all done. So inside of ManyChat right here, you'll see that the keywords are under automation and keywords here at the top. What we have here inside of our real estate bot template is keywords that have already been built out. Basically, these keywords, the majority of them are used to connect Facebook ads to your ManyChat account. So with this message that, for example, this custom list of homes right here, this phrase is connected into your Facebook ad, into the Messenger setup if you're running a Messenger ad, to trigger a specific reply. So again, an example for the custom list of homes, it will trigger this custom list of homes flow that has already been created. And now when someone clicks on that or sends that keyword, it will reply with a specific chatbot flow. So that's how the keywords work. You write a phrase, you write a word, whatever it is, you can connect that message to a specific reply. So again, you got all kinds of different keywords that you can use. Again, these are part of the real estate bot flow that we have at realestatemessengerbot.com. And then you also have them specifically for Facebook replies and then also for Instagram replies. So with Instagram, you can also set it up where if someone replies to your story with an emoji, you can send a specific message right back to them, for that reply. What we have set up here is just a couple other emojis being sent back to them. So this randomizer picks one emoji and sends it back. A heart, a winky face, a smiley face, a heart face. So it can send all those replies automatically back to the person that replied to your message or to your inside of your messenger. So I'll show you here how to set up a new keyword. All you have to do is hit that top right hand button. You'll hit new keyword. I make myself a little smaller. And then the first thing is the toggle on and off switch. And then you have message contains, or the message contains. This basically means that if you select message is, the keyword has to match exactly. So if someone wrote to you in your messenger and said, I want to schedule a consultation, since this is message is, it will not trigger a specific keyword. It will trigger with a default reply. But if it says message contains, and then you write schedule consultation, someone can write to you, I would like to schedule consultation, then it would trigger. So that is basically just saying how is this keyword being interpreted? Is it only exactly what it says? Does it contain it? Does it contain the whole word? Does it begin with it? Is it a thumbs up? And message doesn't contain. So if it's anything that does not contain this, we'll send a message. So when we use keywords for specifically the Facebook ads, we're using a specific keyword. So it's almost always message is, because we only want to trigger a flow if they send this specific keyword. However, if you want to set up a reply that is in respondent to people who are asking like a repetitive question, let's say they're saying, can you help me with renting a home? Now we have a rent a home keyword that triggers to the rental flow. But if you wanted to set that up yourself, the best thing to use would be to have message contains. And then you can say anything about renting, rental. Let's say you're home buyer and seller agent and you just don't want to deal with renting and you want to have a specific reply come back because you're tired of responding to these type of people that are renters and don't break any laws or anything with equal housing opportunity and all that stuff, but if you're not, if you don't work with rentals, then this is how you can do it. Then rent a house, maybe lease, anything like that. So now with message contains, oops, I did this wrong. Not commas. You have to add them into each keyword. So rent, here I'll just do rent, renting, lease. All right. So separate them into each keyword by like that. So if they write a whole message and rent is in that word, in that message, or renting is in that message, or rental, anything like that is in that message, you can have a specific reply to that. So one thing to keep in mind when doing this is the more specific you are, the better response you're going to get. So let's say if it's just renting, lease, let's say the person says, hey, I'm currently renting a home, but I'd like to purchase $1 million house. Well, then it's going to reply with a rental, flow, whatever message you create there, because it picked up the word renting, even though they're asking about buying a home. So just keep that in mind when you're creating these. You can get very specific with them. You can have very specific replies. So especially if message begins with I am renting. If it starts with that, then you can trigger a certain reply. There are also conditions where you can add message doesn't contain, buy a home. So you can do that where it says message doesn't contain. If it contains, I'm renting a home, but I'd like to buy a home, then it would still, it trigger a specific one. If they do say buy a home, then you wouldn't send it. So those are different things that you can do with the keywords using the conditions, using message contains, message doesn't contain, messages, all that stuff. And then essentially from there, you would click on select a channel. You would do this for Messenger or Instagram, Facebook Messenger or Instagram. And of course, you can just like duplicate it over and use it for both ones. So I usually start, when I'm creating these, I start with Messenger. I create the flow. And then I go into the flow and convert the channel to Instagram and do the same keywords and everything for that. So I would hit Messenger, I would hit create. Now I can either create a new reply from scratch, or I can select an existing one that I already have. So if I create a new reply, I don't do rentals. Sorry. And then you can go in and say, have you thought about buying a home? Is there anything, are you thinking about buying a home in the future? Whatever it is, you can add that into the flow. And now all you have to do is hit publish, and that keyword is set up. So I'll show you real quick how to convert it. You'd go like, so you go back to the automation here, open up the message. All right, so convert channels, convert it from Facebook to Instagram, duplicate and convert, and now it just created the same message for Instagram. So now I'd go back to the keywords. I would create a new keyword. I would do the same thing. Rent, I would add all those keywords. I'd select the channel as Instagram, and then I'd create, select existing, and the message Instagram channel pops up right there. Well, I'd have to go in and publish it. I guess I didn't publish it. But you would select it right there, and that's how you would create it for Messenger and Instagram. So again, there's a lot of different things that you can do with the keywords. I'm not going to walk through setting it up inside of Facebook. I have another video for that. But mainly the message is phrase is used to trigger specific messages. If you're running something on Instagram, Facebook's an Instagram story or something, and you say, DM me the word home buyer guide, you can set up a Instagram channel message message is home buyer guide. Okay. And I would also, add home buyer guide without spaces. And then you would select the channel, Instagram, and then you can create a message that has a home buyer guide in it. So it's really simple to do those kind of automations where you can send people a message and get them into your chatbot flow. Keep in mind, if they misspell it and you have message is, then it won't trigger. So if you see a lot of misspellings or something for some reason on a specific thing that you say, then just add that misspelling into the keyword and you'll be able to send it. But that's keywords in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions about how to use these keywords, drop them in the comments below. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more training videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next training video. Thanks.